What's up, Doodle Clubbers and Chroma Clubbers? Today is another edition of Ask DCH. I also wanted to first point out a cool new thing that we've added, which is called collabs. And what you can do in collabs is basically create a little project that you and someone else can work on together. Um, and I've done this with the player. Let me show you a collab that I'm working on right now already. It's called a flip book on different hearts. I did this with Art Girl Loves Art. Um, and basically, we're just creating a whole bunch of different art hearts. And once we release it, it gets shared into the missions area, and then people can check it out and review it. So check out the new collabs. Let me know what you think, if you have any feedback on them, or if you have any suggestions on things to improve for the collabs. Okay, so now on to Ask DCH. Let's go to Jobs. And okay, what do you think? Which club do you think is the best club in DC? Honestly, I don't think of it that way. I just really enjoy my own club, which is the Doodle Club Design Club. And that's really what I'm focused on for myself. It's not like I'm really running a competition. I just do the club for my own enjoyment. Okay. Um, Now, why aren't the colors of Doodle Club back to how they used to be? Um, because when I check out the blue and yellow, they just don't feel as good as some of these other colors. But now that Valentine's Day is coming up, we'll see what happens. By the way, that question was by Portrait, and the first question was by Cheese Puff. Okay, so Moon Glitch asks, this may end up kind of long, my apologies, but I actually have a few questions because inquisitive minds are very well inquisitive, haha. First off, I've seen this shading tool in certain videos of other doodlers, and I'm just wondering, can it be purchased or do you need special permission to get it? Second, do you think we could add music to projects? And third, do you think we could buy editable doodles in the main store? Thanks, your fellow doodler. Um, okay, so the first question, the shading thing I think that they're using is let me actually I think what it is the transparency tool, and then they're just changing the transparency. So if you go to extras, actually, if you go to extras and then you go to transparency tool, that's what I think they're using for transparency or for the shading effect. And it allows you to do a decent shading effect. Okay, the second question is, can you add music to projects? Yeah, I'm thinking about adding music to projects, but I think it'll be put into Chroma Club and not Doodle Club. I think having pre-made music in projects is not good because you want something that's flexible. Unless you have another suggestion, you let me know in the comments below or even on my wall about a better way to do it. Third, do you think we could buy editable doodles in the main store? The one issue about editable doodles is that some of the players say, "Oh, I don't want people to edit stuff," or if you buy it in the store, don't edit it. So maybe we'll have an option for them to allow it to be editable. I'll see what happens. Or maybe we'll just say you have to make it editable. Let me know how important that is in the comments below. Okay, Moon Glitch also asks, okay, this may end up kind of long. Um, okay, I think that was actually part of the last question. Okay, so Lightning Quick asks nothing, and that's fine. Okay, Snow Wovian asks, what is your favorite movie? Um, I would say, let me think. I think Back to the Future. I think that's a really amazing movie. It's inspiring. Star Wars, the initial trilogy is inspiring just because of just understanding what it took to get those movies done. That's kind of inspiring to me. Um, I would say those were really the big ones that inspire me. I know there are movies that come along all every year that are interesting to watch, but I think Back to the Future is the most inspiring, mainly because it's this mix of science fiction along with an interesting story about how time and choice and all these other things can affect your life. Okay, Toxic Slime asks, all right, there's been a lot of problems going on in DC, bully problems. How soon will DC patrollers be up so these bullies can be dealt with quickly? I think we are handling the bullying stuff pretty well. Let me know if there are any issues. Just post on my wall. In fact, I'll say who is getting bullied. Let me know, and I'll look into it. If you do ever see any bullying, just let me know and I'll take care of it. Potato Chan asks, will there be new updates? If yes, what are they? Yeah, there will be new updates, and one of the updates that we've had so far are collabs. Let me know what you think of these collabs. Some people have been doing some of these collabs. You see some of these things. They're kind of cool. So here's an example of a collab where both people worked on the flipbook. I think we're going to have story collabs soon, and we'll see how that goes. And I think that's one new thing. And then finally the virtual world stuff. So I'm working on the virtual world stuff and some of these other changes. But the biggest change so far, the most recent update, are the collabs. So let me know if you have any feedback on these changes. And I think that's it for now. So thanks again. Take care.